Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. I want to start out and say that I was delayed in making this video because I had a minor basketball accident where I sprained my wrist. Fortunately, nothing bad really happened, but it's been very painful and I hope to recover in a week. But it's impacted my ability to make videos somewhat. Right now, I'm toughing it out. And if you hear me, ouch in pain, well, then I did something to my wrist. But I'm in I got no problems in general. So this is going to be a shortened version of What's New Tuesday. And in this shortened version, this is the thing that's the most important in my mind, and that is the Astron Rex. Now, for those of you who've watched my videos, I'm really focused off and on anytime I can pass along great commander building info to you. This is one of the things that I consider to be great for commander building. Now, this is a tier 8 medium tank. Fast speed, as you can see, 52 stock. I've adjusted mine to be a little faster. Mine's 55. With extra horsepower is what I added. This is a 5-shot autoloader. And the turret on this dude is a butt kicker. And this was, a piece of information that I actually gleaned from Wrong Way when we played a match. And we randomly were put in the same match. I didn't know he was playing, and so I was like, hey, I invited him to party because we're in the same match. He was in artillery, and I was in this one. We ended up kicking butt and won that match because, well, he went from no help running by himself in artillery to having me as his personal bodyguard, which worked out fantastic. And so he was like, yeah, dude, that was great to see you, etc., because, that Astron Rex, he said, this is his actual words. He goes, it has a tier 9 turret. I go, really? I had no idea. And after that game, I started incorporating this tank more into my commander building due to its versatility. So this one, I received an inquiry from Dave asking if this was worth it, and I said, absolutely, it's worth it. And this is the video to explain it. Now, this is the first of the offers that come up after like 8,000 experience. So hopefully you'll see this in time to buy this tank if that's what you want to do. This tank was originally the Ultimate Season Pass tank in the Christmas season. And it came with the Krampus Hideous Commander. Ugh. Well, anyway. As well as the garage slot, which you see here. So here you're just going to get the tank and the garage slot for half price, $4,900. A great deal if you're looking for a commander builder tank with 50% commander bonus. So it's stock bonus for commanders 50% more than normal. And I'm going to show you in a minute, what my setup is so you can, if you get this, duplicate what I've done. And as there's a little more stuff you can add to it as well. But this is what Brownie got, and he asked me if it was worth it. He knew I had it because we had a match, and I have that video on this channel, and that is the match where my Astron Rex, I was playing with Brownie, and I ended up as the MVP in a tier 10 match in this tank. So this is a tier 8. I got a tier 10 MVP through, some good luck and some good shooting. So that will help you, number one, if you're interested in an awesome American 50% bonus commander tank. Now, this is my personal Astron Rex. What you'll see here is the Arnie Mania camo. So on the barrel, Arnold's face is there with the sunglasses. You can see his face right here on the turret. You can see his face again here on the rear of the tank. Yes, this is me. It's Arnold. And don't make any tank butt jokes. Again, on the left fender in the rear, you can see his face. You can see his face on the other side of the turret. You can also see his face upside down underneath the caution crew trainer sticker. That's the camo that I run on this, just, you know, because I tried it out, and you look at it from back here, it looks like some kind of awesome flame plasma. You know, you don't realize that it's Arnold unless you get close. It's like, oh man, that flame looks pretty cool, and it's like, oh, that's not flame, that's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, that is me. So now let's look at the stats of this tank. All right. This is the equipment I put on there. Actually, sorry, I was wrong. It's not 55. That was my Vengeance. That's 55. This one's 60 because I added the tracks. I also added, well, the first thing I add for medium and heavy tanks, advanced armor. It's 850,000 silver, worth every penny. This adds 5% durability to your defensive armor. I added the traction for 10% speed increase. I added the fan for crew performance, and I'll explain that in a minute. And I added the advanced optics in case I'm at the end of a match. That gives me maximum vision. As you can see, the vision on this tank, 456. Consumables. I have gold repair because you're going to use it multiple times. I have rations plus 10% commander bonus, which makes this 50% commander bonus tank into a 60% tank. I added gasoline to increase the speed from what would have been, 57 or 58. The speed here was 60.06. I think it's 57 and change to make it 60. Now you can take this off, and this is another great idea, and add gold first aid. Now it drops the speed to 57. Like I said, it's probably 57 and change. 57.2, all right? This is all premium ammo. I don't like shots to bounce. It's going to cost you more money in the end, but I can just re-earn that elsewhere and pay for it. Because you're going to need the premium rounds if you fight 9s or 10s. Okay, so now, here's one of the secrets as well. Enhanced rations are plus 10% experience, I told you. Enhanced rations and fan are exactly the same. They do the exact same thing as this. Whoops, my bad. Let's grab a commander. I need an American commander, not a Russian. No Ruski. All right, let's take this Arnold. Put him in the Astron Rex. There we go. Now I'll show you what happens. A pro would have put him in there before the video, not after, but it doesn't matter. All right, now let's go look at the commander. So once again, the fan and the enhanced rations are the same thing, just different names for this Born Leader. All three of these do the same thing, and you can use all three because the effects are cumulative and they stack. So it's like having 3 Born Leaders, or it's like having 3 enhanced rations, or it's like having 3 fans. They make your reload faster, they make your aim slightly more accurate, and they also increase your turret rotation, and they also increase your vision. Remember, that vision was 456. Let's look at it now. 475 on the vision. So we've gained vision here. We've also gained, like I said, if you look right here on the very bottom, it says Astron Rex. Turret rotation speed 48.73. That's pretty good. Usually you want to try and be around 50 if you can. That's close enough for me. And the Astron Rex is a butt kicker. 50% silver bonus with 50% commander. Now let's look at the commander. Like I told you, the tank is a 50% tank. We add 10% with the rations. That makes it 60%. The commander, this commander, and only use 3-star commanders, because look at that earn rate, 30%. So he's a 30% commander, but he has the quick learner that adds a 10%, so that makes it a 40%. So we have a 40% commander in our 60% tank. That's a 100% commander bonus. That means every game you play in this tank will be double the commander points than if you're playing just a regular tank. And now this is the key. If you have the Vengeance, it's exactly the same as the Astron Rex, but it's not an autoloader. All the stats are the same for the commander. It's another 100% bonus commander tank, but it's American. And what I do is I'll run Astron Rex. When I get my first win, I'll pop the commander right here into the Vengeance and do the same thing until I'll play this until I get that extra win, the first win of the day, getting all the bonus points. And you can do this every day, and it's fantastic. So that is the key. If you have the Vengeance, great. If you'd like to double the effect of the Vengeance, get the Astron Rex. If you don't have the Vengeance, the Astron Rex is a killer. Like I said, 5-shot autoloader. Now the reload for that is about 24 seconds. Actually, it'll tell us right here. It says 26.86. Okay, close enough. A terrific tank. Like I said, I have videos on this channel where I have made MVPs in this tank. It's that good. So do with that information as you will. So there's a bunch of other things that are decent in the store. Let's just look a quickie at the tanks, all right? There's Megadeth. This is Western Skirmishers. It's nothing spectacular to me. Yeah, Leopard VT2 and M60A1 Rise passive. Doesn't do it. I don't own those tanks. I don't want them. Escalating speed. And M116 good. Leopard 1A1 kind of overrated. If you're a medium tank master, the Leopard is very good. The armor is weak, so you're going to have to dodge shots. Eastern Spearheads. WZ-122 has rockets, so it's got that going for it. And then they have a heavy tank T-72M1. I don't have this tank. I don't really need it. That's just me personal. Super Savings, Orochi Oni. I don't care about these Japanese heavy tanks at all, period. Again, Megadeth stuff. Soldier on Flame Tank, very good. I need to make a video about that tank, actually. Churchill Oak, Primo Victoria. We've covered this in previous weeks. This is the Brazilian Bulldog. I am personally not a fan of the Bulldog because the Tier 8 American Bulldog was too whippy. I didn't like the way the tank whipped around. It felt terrible. It had a big time fishtail effect, and I don't like it. If you like that kind of driving, then it's awesome. I prefer the T41E1, and I have a killer video about that. It's a variation of the Bulldog as well. So, whatever floats your boat. But it's not a big one for me. Mercenary Squad, these are Mercenary premium tanks. If you like them, these are cool. Turtle is kind of a novelty tank. Brick looks like bricks. Speaks for itself. Skullcap. There you go, Skullcap. I don't have any of those tanks. It's just not my style. Continental Bruisers. 50T doesn't do anything for me. That Frenchy heavy tank. A Barracuda Emil, very good. I'm not a big Polish tank guy. 50TP is, a good tank, I think. But I don't really care for Polish. That's just me personal. So I'm not going to tell you it's good or bad because I don't know. Same thing with the FCM 50T. I have the regular Emil 51. It's awesome. The Barracuda is supposed to be just as awesome, if not slightly more so. Weekly deal, KB220. That is an unskinned Bogatyr. You already got a Bogatyr. You don't need to buy this. Unless you want to have it for card purposes of potential refund. So that will give you one example. Skirmish leaders. Panzermutz T44-100. I had the Panzermutz. I never played it. I don't have the T44-100. I don't care. So what else we have? Spearheads. Now I think this one was pretty good. E75 TS. Yeah, that's pretty good. Kirovets 1. Another Russian tank. Pretty good. Nice turret. Don't have those myself, but if you want to get them, they look like they're good ones to me. Scout ahead, not bad. You get a Hawk 30 German light tank and an LT 432. Look at the profile on this is tiny. So I like that about this Russian. I don't have either of these because I have a Vanguard and I have a T41E1 and I've got a Model 58. I have a lot of tanks that do the same job as this, but these do look good. So it's one of those things, if you have something, you don't need certain other things. And since I have things that are as good or better than what those were, I don't need them. These are sniper tanks, good ones too. Rheinmetall, Scorpion G. I have the regular Scorpion, which doesn't have the artwork. And it's very good. SU-130PM, it's a Russian sniper tank. That's really cool. Highly recommended. Frontline combatants. What are this? I think this is Tiger 217. Awesome. Bear KV 122. Pretty good. I know Brownie has it. He says that this Bear is really good too. The Tiger is an awesome tank. 217. It's the same as the Citadel. Basically, just a Africa Corps skin. Explorer Duo T50-2 Russian light tank, pretty good. Aufklärungs Panzer Panther, outstanding tier 7 light tank. It's beastly, but it's got better armor, and that's the reason why. This tank is also one of the bonus tanks you unlock. So objectively, I don't have the T50-2. I would tell you to buy the Aufklärungs Panzer Panther by itself. It's like 2,700 gold. Really good. Support fires, these are snipers. That's a Stug 4 and a SU-85I. I have the Stug 4. It's pretty good. Not great, but good. Butt kicker, I've had this in my videos before last week. Crafts Panzer 4, excellent. Citadel Tiger, this is the same as the Tiger 217, except gray stock color. Fantastic tank. I'm a Tiger tank guy, so the 217 and this one, I have both. The Slayer. Russian, tier 7, 152 millimeters of awesomeness. Terrific tank. Highly recommended. Super fun to play. So that covers really what's new Tuesday, delayed version. So fortunately, I haven't done anything to my arm, so I'm good. So I think we're done with this. So please leave a like if you would. It helps spread the word. Please tell your friends. That'll give them a chance to spread the word. Like and possibly subscribe as well. I have more videos to make. I will be seeing you in another video very soon. Sorry about the delay. Things came up, whatever. So I apologize, but I did the best I could to get this to you now. So thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Ow.